Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up?
What is up?
Decided to do a late night stream just for the shits and the giggles.
Shits and giggles. Man, that flower you have is good, by the way.
Oh, I know, ain't it?
Oh, the
Thank you.
notification just went out, by the way.
Awesome.
There we go. Just
There
went
we go.
out.
Now we
Everybody
got
hit
people
that
coming
like.
in.
Hey,
Lock
Michael
in.
Beverly.
Yo, yo, yo. Let's get it. Still not really
Batman.
quite sure where this stream is going to go and what's going to happen of it, but we're just going to sit here and have some fun.
Yeah. Brave Low Toaster.
Hello.
He's been putting out some pretty good videos.
Has he? I haven't had a chance to take a look at any of them, but
Good evening.
good evening, Batmom.
Hey, what's up, spokes?
There's spokesman.
So Casey and his family we were IRL today. We did not go live. That wasn't our plan. We just wanted to hang out and have a good time. And as they were passing through, and then they were able to travel another few hundred miles. But we had a great time today, and in real life, folks. So
Oh yeah, yep. It
we
was great to
got
be able to catch up and see everybody again.
yep,
It's been a while since been out this way.
and wow, I'm really really proud of Casey and his wife and their kids. They're just doing so well, and my two oldest grandkids they were really good friends with Casey and his wife's oldest son, and they're around the same age, and they're just doing so well. And it was good to see them. It's been 2 years actually since we saw each other in person.
Yes, it is.
Um,
We missed the opportunity last year, so
yeah, we did. Sure did. Touching ass and smoking grass. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that was so
something like that.
funny. When I was talking to when we had our adult private talks, if you will, away from the children and whatnots, because we had other family here as well and other people. But anyways, when I did that stream and I said I effed Cassie in the ass. That was freaking so hilarious. Even Cassie laughed her ass off. Um,
Right.
it it was just for content, as they say over at the LCU. Content. It's a joke, folks.
So far, the Monday has been all right. A lot of driving for me, but
Yeah, you guys drove a lot. Was it 10? Well, no, after here, you drove another 200 miles. So that would have been like what, 12 hours today or 13 hours?
probably closer to 14 or 15
Yikes.
if my math is mathing.
That's crazy, dude.
No, I didn't say if the meth is mething. I said if the math is mathing.
Is Jeff drunk again?
Nope.
Casey. Oh, by the way, is my room clean? Can you confirm my room is clean, please?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's clean. Wouldn't say it's organized, but it's clean.
Exactly. I still got CDs and DVDs and shit everywhere and Constantine stuff, but it's clean, yes. Much more cleaner than the night that I was going through shit and they happened to swat me, but yeah.
Right.
Oh,
It's
shoot.
crazy that that's even become a thing. Like, who would have ever thought that swatting somebody would be a thing?
Oh, yeah, that. I think about the room thing. Yeah, well, they're cracking down. Well, of course, we already know that. They're cracking down on that big time. They're not taking it lightly.
Yeah, no.
That kid that got 10 years for falsely swatting somebody, what's his name? He was a kid, too. He was a minor. He
Yep.
got 10 years.
Yeah, because that puts innocent people in danger.
Right.
And it wastes police resources.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, Lady J. Hey, what's up, CCC? Christy was easy bake up. Let's see.
Wastes government funds, and we know no, that the government doesn't like funds being wasted unless it's them doing it themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Cassie appreciated me saying that I banged her when I really didn't. It's a joke. Chill.
Right?
Easy bake
Jesus,
oven.
people.
Golly.
So I'm gonna try something. So let me know if you can still hear me when I do this.
Wait,
You
what are
still
you
got
doing?
me? You still got me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. No, I was scrolling through my news feed earlier on one of my news sources that I use to get some of my news stories from that I'll cover from time to time.
Yeah.
And I just thought that it was crazy because or it was this one was kind of interesting. Um I guess the Miami Herald dropped it 9 hours ago,
Oh,
and
really?
the headline says not a stunt. Democrats invoke 1928 rule against Trump.
1928. Okay.
And so I'm going to read the story because I thought it was pretty interesting, and
All
it
right.
kind of makes sense. And I think a lot of people will like what's being done, even though maybe not how it's being done. Um, Senate Democrats have invoked the 1928 Rule of Five to compel the release of records related to Jeffrey Epstein's case, intensifying pressure on federal agencies for transparency. The rule requires agencies to respond to document requests made by at least 5 members of the Senate Homeland Security Committee. Senators Chuck Schumer, Gary Peters, and Richard Blumenthal have led the effort, focusing on how the Trump administration has managed Jeffrey Epstein related investigations. Schumer said, "Today's letter matters. It's not a stunt, it's not symbolic, it's a formal exercise of congressional power under federal law, and we expect an answer from DOJ by August 15th. That's what
Damn.
accountability looks like." Peters urged the Justice Department to release Epstein related documents, framing the request as congressional oversight. The senators expect a response by mid August. Peters said this letter demands that the Justice Department produce documents that Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel have publicly already confirmed they have in their possession. Peters added, "We all know, in fact, that the Attorney General said, quote, they're sitting on my desk. It should be pretty easy to turn over documents that are sitting on the Attorney General's desk." Critics argued the Democrats are using the rule for media attention, noting previous inaction under Schumer's leadership. The law constitutionally, the law's constitutionality and its challenge to executive authority have also come under scrutiny. Senate Democrats have shifted focus toward the Epstein case amid ongoing political challenges spurred by the Trump administration and low favorability ratings. So evidently now they've gotten 5 senators on that committee to all write letters to the DOJ, which by that rule is supposed to force their hand to turn over everything that they have on the Epstein files.
Right.
Unredacted, no blacking out shit. Like we're supposed
Well,
to they're supposed
I
to get the full detail of what that investigation was and who all was involved.
what I understand, and
And
I'm
so
probably
I
wrong
guess
because I
we'll
haven't
find
been
out if
keep
the DOJ responds by August 15th or not.
right. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. This is, honestly, this is just hearsay. But I heard that there was actually, after they said there was no list, even though we knew there was,
So
right? That apparently there
still got me.
was a list. Wait, can you hear me? There was a list released, but Trump wasn't on it. But the Clintons were, the Obamas were, and there were some other people. But Trump wasn't on this whatever. But I don't know. I don't
All that
have
from Purple
tangible
Kush.
receipts or evidence for that.
Trump banned him from Mar-a-Lago for hitting on a teenager. But okay, Trump was on Epstein Island. They put him on the list. Damn dim, shady as fuck. Well, he didn't ban him for hitting on a teenager. He actually banned him because he took that 15-year-old girl from Trump's employment and employed that girl himself in his own company. And so basically, he stole an employee from Trump. Trump didn't like it, so Trump banned him. That was what the story was on that.
What year was, or what decade at least? If you don't know if you have the
That
year,
was,
but
think that was the 80s, 90s maybe.
okay. Yeah, I
It
was gonna
was
say I
it was
don't.
at the spa in Mar-a-Lago. It was a 15-year-old girl that Trump had working at the spa. Epstein took a liking to her, offered her a
Oh
job, and she ended up
no!
going and working for Epstein instead.
Oh no! That's terrible.
And then Trump banned him from Mar-a-Lago because he stole
Right?
his employee.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah,
That's I don't know. That's I have to look into that one. That's another deep dive.
yeah, yeah.
That's
But
definitely
I just
another deep dive.
ran across that story earlier when we pulled into a gas station for drinks. That popped up on my phone and I read it and I was like, hmm. I've
Yeah.
heard of Schumer doing this before, and he did this before. It might have been, I believe, under the Bush administration when he tried it last, and it was something
Right.
to do with the 9/11 files or something. So
Yeah. Hey, I got a couple questions before I forget. First of all, what was when you were here earlier today? What was that awesome weed that we smoked? Because I
it
still
was
feel it.
it was called Government Oasis.
Government Oasis. Okay, there it's a Kush, right? A purple Kush or something like that.
Ye- it's a 50-50
Fifty
hybrid
fifty. Yeah, I really
but
like that. I'll tell you what. Yeah,
thing.
every time Casey comes by here, he always has the best freaking flower, folks. I'm still feeling
It
it,
was
and it's been hours.
purple, unless you're talking about another story that I'm not aware of. The only story that I have heard publicly come out was the 15-year-old spa worker at Mar-a-Lago that was employed by Trump, and then Epstein came into the spa, liked her, said, "Hey, I'll offer you a job and I'll pay you more money." And she said, "Okay, cool." And so she quit the spa and went to work for Epstein. Trump found out about it, and Trump banned Epstein from coming back to Mar-a-Lago because he stole the employee from Trump. And Trump had already told him once before not to try to do that because he had evidently tried to do it on another occasion, and so he banned him. So there may be two different stories. I haven't heard the one maybe you're talking about, but
My job, in case he knows, my job is the worst job in the world, and it's none of your business what it is. By the way,
Purple Kush, you say no 15-year-old would be working there, but Trump himself said that the reason he banned him from Mar-a-Lago was because he took an employee, a 15-year-old girl, a girl that was underage, that was working at his spa. Trump admitted to having an underage girl at his spa working employed.
did he ever discuss it on the media or one of his rallies?
Um, I'm not sure, real sure where I saw him, but he was asked by media, um, basically what the story behind that was because there were several different stories.
Can you play
And
the clip where he was asked and see what his response was? I'm kind of curious.
yeah, and his response was, "She worked for me, and he stole her from me, so I banned him." And they said, "So can you confirm that she was an underage girl working at the spa?" And he said, "Yes, I. She was a minor. She was underage." So
Hmm. Do
like,
you have like a link maybe you could drop? I don't know if you're using your phone or your
yeah, I'm on
laptop
my
or.
phone, so I don't have a way I
Oh
can.
yeah, me too. I'm on my
Yep.
phone too.
So
This was kind of a last minute one, folks. We didn't go live when he was here. We just didn't think about it. We didn't really care to go live. To be honest with you, we were just having fun and just recapping and having a good
hey, Purple
time.
Kush, I'm not gonna argue
But
with you. You keep wearing your MAGA hat with pride, and when it comes out that fucking Trump is a pedophile, I hope you'll actually go live and admit that you were wrong and that Trump was a pedophile and that you supported said pedophile.
again. Just to be obviously, it's kind of like I see there was Siskel and Ebert. There was Bert and Ernie. There, I'm just
Right.
trying to go through. There's Beavis and Butthead. There's Ren and Stimpy, and then there's Jeff and Casey. So I have my side. Casey has his side, but we can come up here and maturely talk about things and not have an argument. We can have a little debate or whatever. We can agree, disagree, and all that good stuff. So yes, I'm more on the right. I lean more to the right, and Casey leans to the left. So
But I will give you this credit though. You're not a blind follower, Jeff. And
that is true.
that's where my hate is at. My hate is for the blind followers who keep putting their nose so far up his ass that it's so brown it doesn't
Right.
even make sense.
Yeah.
Like those are the people I go at. Like you can be a Trump supporter. Like there's been a lot of Trump supporters here recently that have come out publicly and said, "Look, I regret my vote. This isn't what I voted for. None of this
Yeah.
is what I voted for. Like this isn't why I voted him in. He's not taking care of us like he said he was going to. Like and those people are people with common sense, and those people are people that aren't blind supporters.
Right.
So when I come with Trump hate, it's not at all Trump supporters. It's the ones that so blindly follow this man that they think this man is God,
Yep.
and that's blasphemy.
Right.
So
Like I said, I I think my dad told you today too that he don't even. You know how my dad was Trump, Trump, Trump all the way, Trump, Trump, never,
yeah,
da da da, never say die, Trump, Trump,
yeah.
Trump.
2 years
Even
ago he
he's
couldn't. Yeah,
even today he's like, I don't even watch it anymore.
right.
He's like, I don't even care anymore that much. He's like, I'm done. But
It's crazy. You can get more accurate news today from news sources like German news or British news
yeah,
or
oh
French
yeah,
news
that
than
was
you can
actually
even
interesting
American news.
when you were telling us about that when you were here. So tell the audience about that. That's actually very interesting.
I mean, it seems that if you watch some of these foreign news stations, like they will sometimes dig into the United States and what's happening within the government. Because honestly, there's a lot of foreign governments and a lot of foreign, just foreigners in general, that are sitting in their countries and they're laughing at the way this country is being ran right now and who it's being ran by. And so they'll talk about it and they'll talk about it truthfully because they're not getting told, hey, you need to say this to make this look good or you need to say this to make this look bad. These stations aren't ran by what we would call Democrats or Republicans, right? Like NBC, Democrat, right? Fox News, Republican. Like, look at the owners. They all vote Republican. They donate to Republicans or they donate to Democrats. These foreign news stations have no interest, political interest, in the United States, so they have no reason to lie. And so if you watch them and you listen to them and you listen to some of the things they're saying, it makes sense, and it's things you won't hear in the American media. The American media won't talk about it. They're scared to talk about it, or they're paid to not talk about it.
May I change the subject because you mentioned this when you were here. There's actually a couple of things I want to talk about the wall situation, but before that, so we'll get back. Remember, you were telling me what was going on down in oh goodness, was it the Gallus or something? I forgot. I apologize. What?
Um, well, I mean, it's
Well,
the Tohono O'odham uh,
the reservation.
reservation
But hold
down
on, real
in.
quick before I forget. There's a contract about Paramount. I don't want to change subjects too much,
Oh yeah,
but
the UFC just signed that
yeah,
big
yeah.
contract, doing away with pay-per-views. Pay-per-views will no longer UFC will no longer do pay-per-views. It'll be on Paramount Plus and CBS. I think it was
Well, now
seven
the deal
years.
is yeah.
7 years, $7.7 billion.
So they'll make $800 million profit a year for 7 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So no, so you have to be on Paramount to watch it. Yeah, hmm, I think somebody's going to go under after this one. It's my
Yeah.
opinion. Well, we were talking about that today, and that's we were doing the math on it. All right, the next subject, I guess. Okay, shoot, what was it now? I already forgot now. Shoot, shoot. The border, the reservation
Oh yeah,
situation.
they've. I don't know if it's been going on as much recently, but there for like I would say probably up until May, I was hearing of that reservation in Arizona being raided by ICE 2 to 3 times a week, just in hopes that they would find these illegal immigrants. And
Now
then they
we're
would even
talking
take
about,
some of the
uh,
Indians, some of the natives who didn't have their
yes,
paperwork and couldn't prove that they were actually part of the tribe. And they would take them and hold them until they could prove, however they needed to, that they were actually a tribal member and not some illegal immigrant. Like, it's crazy. To me, that's overstepping. That's overdoing it.
right.
You know,
So they're Native Americans, and a lot there is a lot, Navajo, for sure. Look, my ex-wife is got Navajo, and as you know, and
yep,
Hispanic, and they look alike. They really do. There's a lot of comparisons, to the
yeah,
Navajo and to the Latino, whatever you call it. And so, yeah, they're going on the reservations. And most reservations, the people that live on there, I would say the ones that I've been on and lived on, I would say 99% of the people that live on the reservation are actually Native Americans to that
right,
reservation.
right, yeah, absolutely. And that was the other thing. Like the the thing that really like first sparked my hate towards this is one, I am native. Two, when Trump first took office and he said, "Okay, ICE, go get these illegal immigrants," right? They within 2 days of Trump taking office went and raided the Navajo Nation in Arizona, two different Navajo nations in Arizona, and the Navajo Nation in New Mexico at the exact same time.
Really? I
It
did
was
not hear about
it
that.
was
That's
and
crazy. I still have some connection.
it
My
by
grandkids
my
have a birthday
understanding
party. Some of them come down, but I haven't heard anything from anybody.
it was a planned, like it was a planned raid. They executed all three at the exact same time to try to get as many as they
Wow.
could, and that was the first time they had taken natives and put them in holding cells because they didn't have their documentation to prove they were natives.
Uh, Documentation to prove that you're native. Okay, on the Navajo Nation, well, every reservation is different, of course. Every
Right.
pueblo is different, but documentation. It's like show your papers, Germany, Nazi Germany. That's what it sounds like. I haven't heard. Oh my gosh,
Oh
yeah,
damn. You know what?
that's going a little far.
Because damn, I wish. Damn, damn. I don't have my wallet accessible to me. If I had my wallet accessible to me, I would prove that I'm native, or I can prove it. I think Jeff's actually seen my CDIB card.
I have. He actually is Cherokee. I forgot how much percent, to be honest with you, but he does have
Yeah,
his card.
not Cherokee, Citizen
Or
Potawatomi Nation.
or not. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Still Oklahoma tribe.
Right.
That's funny. Somebody said Jeff is modding with his drunk feelings. I haven't even seen Jeff do any modding.
I don't think I've had to do anything in the chat yet.
Right? Like what?
And I don't have any
um,
beer. Casey
um,
saw my room
what?
today and saw my whole entire house, refrigerators and everything. I don't think he did. You see any beer, Casey?
No.
Good
I want to
lord.
know. I want to know what stream Fruitful Saints watching because I think we all need to go watch that stream.
Which one?
The one where I just put it on the screen for you guys. It says Southwest Jeff is modding with his drunk feelings. I
Oh,
said I want to know what stream he's watching because I think we all need to go over there and watch that.
oh, there's a comment that I had to. Oh, I see what they're saying. Okay, no, no. Okay, I have to approve the comments. So whatever he's saying, YouTube is censoring it. So I just pushed show.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
that's what it is. I'm not. Yeah, nobody's been timed out or
yeah. Nobody's
nothing.
been, but I was gonna say nobody's been timed out or anything.
I think I'm the only moderator in here, so that's why. The usual mods aren't here, I guess. So let me see. Oh, you can trust Lady J. She's a Tommy mod. Can you give her a wrench, please? That would help me out too, because I'm the only mod right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's a mod on my channel too, the best of my knowledge. But yeah. She's good. Yeah, she'll take care of whatever. I appreciate it, man.
Uh,
But yeah, we had a good time today. I'm yeah, it was. It's been. It was almost 2 years. Next month it'd be 2 years since the last time we saw each other in person. And yeah, Casey and his family are doing great. They got two wonderful vehicles. Their kids are growing up, getting older, and doing good in school. And yeah, very nice. And very proud of them. It's awesome.
uh,
Comanche.
take a lap.
Take a lap. I like the way you said that. Take a lap. It
Not
was
even gonna say
talk,
the name.
Casey. Would
Just
you?
take a lap. Don't even deserve recognition for who it was. Just take a lap.
Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. It's kind of funny how some people they wake up, I assume, whatever time of the afternoon eating their freaking Cheerios or whatever the hell they're eating. Fruity Pebbles for a lot of the trolls, whatever. Anyways,
And
and
you,
their
you,
whole
you mean like the
life
600-pound war bots with swollen feet can't even get out of their own bed, but they'll sit behind a keyboard all day?
they wake up and their first thing in their mind is must troll, must get on internet and troll. They're rolling out of bed half awake, half asleep. Like must troll. And they literally live on the freaking internet. Literally live on the internet.
This is weird. Last time I was on StreamYard on my phone, I could mod people from my phone on StreamYard. Now StreamYard's done something and I can't mod people from my phone.
No, you never could mod people from StreamYard, dude. You have to do it from YouTube.
I was doing it from StreamYard the last time when I modded people.
Um,
Maybe I was on my computer. Maybe that's what it was.
yeah. Now there is a way to do it, but you gotta be very careful. I don't want to get you lost. You can click home, go to
Yeah,
you. Now you'll be on mute when it happens. Go to YouTube on your phone, and then go
yeah,
to your live, and then mod Lady J. Then go click back on Google Chrome to come back on panel again.
yeah, yeah. I could do that. But
Jeff, what does mommy cook for you for din din and breakfast? Nothing. Shit. Mm.
for a lick hole.
That's Laura, by the way. Best
Yeah.
my knowledge. Anyways, yeah. That's Laura. I think, I don't know. She changed the account, changed her name. I don't know. I don't know.
Now that,
I'm pretty
now
sure
that
it's
we've
Laura.
now that we've been ignoring him, we're soft. You see that?
What's that now?
Said now that we've been ignoring this guy, we're soft. You see that?
Oh gosh.
I've been ignoring him and just not even paying attention to him in the chats. And you guys are soft as fuck. And you sit behind a keyboard, you keyboard warrior.
You guys are soft. Oh, fruitful saint. Oh, okay, there. Now I found it. Okay.
Yeah. That sucks.
I got an idea. I forgot to do this. I apologize. I'll take care of this for you real quick. If anybody wants to chat, they have to be a subscriber for at least 1 minute. So there we go. Subscribers only mode, folks. You gotta subscribe if you want to chat. Oh, chillin'
Hey, chilling
Eric.
Eric.
Okay, we got another
Welcome
mod in the
in.
house. Thank goodness.
It ain't getting too crazy anyway, but not yet. I mean,
Yeah,
trolls are
chillin'
gonna troll.
Eric.
What's up, chillin'?
Let's see, I'm running how many channels now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had lost count. I can't remember. Yeah.
Hey, yo, chillin'. While you're in here, real quick, um, we need to chat. Nothing serious. I want to chat with you about a little something, something. So, if you could shoot me a message, that'd be great. But yeah, I just need to. I'm glad that he actually popped in here tonight. I was actually just thinking about needing to talk to him about something. Nothing bad, but yeah, just hit me up. He may already kind of know what it's related to, but I don't know how much attention he's been paying lately. So
Is it about what you and I talked about privately earlier? I'm just curious.
yeah, yeah, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Nate? What's up? What, mate? No, no, I'm just kidding. I'm
That's
just,
crazy.
no offense, Nate. I'm just gonna either call you Flora or Nate. You pick. But I'm not gonna say Damone's by Curious, you whatever anymore. It's just, I'm just gonna say Nate or Floral or something or Dream or whatever. I don't know. You pick. You pick what you want me to call you. I don't
Oh,
know.
is that Dream Floral? Is that what that who that is?
Oh yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah, it's just I don't. I'm just tired of
I
saying
don't
the
keep up
full.
that well, so I didn't know that.
Oh, well, he took down his channel. He had like 5,000 subscribers, and he just one day decided to nuke it, and so just kind of came back on an alt type account or just a regular, thing. Casey wants chilling Eric to bang his wife. Oh, oh God! Here we go.
Here we go with that again.
Nate, I have to say, dude, I've been saying this over and over. I'm not going to stop. I need a Nate Spurg. I miss those good old days back in 2021, 2022. We used to be on each other's panels and locksmiths and whatnot, and my channel, your channel, and you just used to Spurg. You would roast the shit out of people, dude. I don't think you lost a single freaking roast. We need a good old fashioned Nate Spurg. That was fun.
You know what's
Jeff
even more
runs my
lame?
channel. What's that?
I'm just reading this comment. It says doxing alts is so lame. I was gonna say, you want to know what's even more lame? Trolling from an alt and being a keyboard warrior and never actually trolling from your real account and letting people know who you are. That's even more lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's always those people, kind of like you, fruit. Hey, wifey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Cassie? Good job, Cassie, and all your achievements. Good to see you today.
Anthony Cruz.
Anthony Cruz there.
uh, yeah, I think that's kind of what we all figure. But
Wait, he said fruitful saint is FCC or Ethan. You're probably right, Cruiser.
yeah, I was gonna say I think we all assume that, but we can't.
Cruiser is a community gym, by the way. I didn't. I'll be honest. I don't think he even. Well, I don't know. I think he likes me now, but he didn't like me. Oh, anyways, we didn't like each other that much before. But I think he's a community gym because he's. I like. I feel like he like stands for truth. You know what I mean? He stands for truth and justice, and he don't give a shit what people think. He don't care about sides. He just stands for truth and justice. So shout out Anthony Cruz. Jim, it's a bit of a reach. Hello.
Uh,
It's just an expression.
Fruitful Saint, that is your real account. Okay, my bad. Fruitful Saint just kind of sounds like a troll name to me. So Casey doesn't have a black wife.
Oh gosh. Um. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. His black wife. Yeah. I did.
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
actually,
Yeah.
you did, yeah.
Yeah. First time with a black woman. So yeah, I did. Yeah, hardcore. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was crazy.
That depends on what side of the family you're talking about there, Dale. Because I could probably honestly say there is one side of my family that probably wouldn't.
Don't feed the troll too much.
Just
Trying to
saying,
help you out.
there's probably one side of my family that's probably true for, though,
Oh yeah.
because of the way they act. So, I'm not a part of my family that I communicate with, so.
No, I didn't raw dog her. However, I did corn dog her. That was stupid. I don't know. That was the top of my head, and I thought I'd make it funny out of it, but I don't know. Hee hee ha ha.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, at least half my family is decent. That's probably a pretty accurate statement. Because there's probably half of my family that would say I'm not decent, so. And that's the same half of the family that I say isn't decent. So there we go. We agree on something.
Chilling there, he read the room and heard what's going on. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's. Mhm.
Like, I'm
Chilling is
gone.
too tired and probably not high enough for this conversation right now.
Oh my goodness.
Chill. I'm here. I'm just going to bed soon. He's still here. He didn't go nowhere yet.
No, I didn't know that sodomy is a sin. I never knew that. Gee, Jiminy Christmas.
Jesus.
We're so st-
Wait, wait. Sodomy is a sin? No way.
No,
I mean,
I
is
would have never
consensual
known.
sodomy still a sin, though?
Is what now?
I said, is consensual sodomy really a sin, though?
Consensual? That's
If
interesting.
it's consensual between two consenting
If
adults, is it still a sin?
biblically speaking, man, that's a tough question to be honest with you. Now, I wouldn't look at it that much. I mean, I'm not going to judge people, but biblically speaking, like from the Bible, that's a good question. Actually, I'd have to look into that a little. Yeah, I might have to look into that a little bit. Hmm, that's actually a good question. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Anthony had a question for you, Jeff.
Hold on real quick. Oh shit. I can't right now. I'm sorry. What now? Jeff, what did you think of my quick library? I don't know if I saw it, brother. Um, Casey and his family were here, so we were busy half the day. They're not here now, obviously, but I wasn't. We weren't watching YouTube, so I guess I missed it, man. Is it still available, or if you could send me a maybe an unlisted link if it's unlisted? I'd like to see it if I could, brother.
That is
Uh,
interesting. That is interesting. I actually did not know that. Thank you, Joe.
what's
There you go. Something interesting that not a lot of people probably knew.
wait? What did I miss?
I just put it on the screen.
Oh, I okay. Uh, Sodomy between consenting adults was a felony in all states in the past, and increasingly has been either discriminated on laws or existence. Oh, interesting. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's interesting. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. It's like there are actual laws. I think. Hey, what's up, Sam's? There are actual laws, and to this day, like they have stupid laws that still exist. They just forgot to take off the books.
Right.
Like
Like that
supposedly
part I did
somewhere in
know though.
Tennessee, yeah, like somewhere in Tennessee, you can't eat a hot dog on a Sunday or something like that.
Right.
But there's like laws still in certain places where oral, se blah 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 x, whatever, is actually illegal. Like
Yeah.
if you even between a husband and wife, by the way, it's literally like illegal. And it's some of those laws are actually still in the book in certain places.
Oh,
It's
Anthony
weird.
said you left a comment. It was around one.
But I'm sorry.
Anthony Cruz said you left a comment. It was around one
I left a comment. It was around one. A comment. Are you
on
sure
his
it was
quick live.
me? Are you sure it was me? A comment. Uh, was it Instagram? Was it YouTube? Yeah, I don't have the greatest memory.
I think he's talking about his YouTube live that he did earlier that you said you missed.
Okay.
He was.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I did catch one of them. No, you're right, Anthony. My bad. I forgot who it was. I think it was about cardio. Cardio. Yes, the cardio. I saw that one. Is that the one you're talking about? I'm sorry. Yes, I did see that one. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That makes sense now. Okay. Now I forgot the original question. Shoot. Oh shit. My memories. Ask Casey. He knows my health is not very good. Right. Just ask him. He was here today, in person.
Yep.
My health is not very good right now, folks. My memory's not very good. My back, we're going through a lot of stuff, and but yeah, I just don't have the greatest memory of every little thing. But now that you refresh my memory, yes, I do. I hear an echo, by the way. I do remember. Yeah, there's an echo somewhere. Um,
Something like that, Eric.
wait. Okay, Anthony. Now I do remember. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I think it was like 3 minutes and some seconds. You were ooh wee. It's about making phone calls. Shoot. Ooh wee. I'm making phone calls to Cardio's neighbor or something. Ooh wee. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Now I remember. Now I remember. Now I remember. That was freaking hilarious. That was
Huh,
freaking hilarious.
huh.
Is this the after dark someone get to moan to Flash's wiener? Oh shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was awesome, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking like I said, Casey and his family came over today, so my train of thought obviously changed in a different direction for a while. So yeah, I did see that.
So
Oh. it's hard to keep up with everything. I
Yeah.
even asked Casey in person. Like Casey can testify. He's right here. We were talking like just in person, just him and I. And I said, "What do you think about this and that and the third and the fourth?" He's like, I don't even know anything about it." I was like,
Right.
"What? You
Yeah.
don't know about this and that and this and that?" He's like, "No, I have no clue." I was like, "Oh shit."
See, and that's what I was explaining too, and I'll say it again on here. Like a lot of people on here, like they think I go live, and that I don't go live maybe as often as I should because there's more things that I do that I could be going live with that I just don't. But there are times like Saturday, I spent God from 5 o'clock in the morning till about 6:45 or 7 o'clock that evening on the road, either on the road or doing an event for a boxing event, doing a live stream. So from the time I left my house to the time I got home was around probably 14 hours, 15 hours.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's
you're.
not counting that I woke
Yeah.
up at like 3 a.m. to get
Right.
ready. Like so I literally had like a 19-hour day by the time I got settled down in the shower and laid down in bed. Like I'd been up for almost 19 hours. Like
Right. Can I just respond to a, and you can also
yeah,
elaborate because you know me in real life. I mean, people I think overthink what they think their perception is of me. They think I must be like a drunk all the time, which I'm not, obviously. But no, Dell
no,
is actually
absolutely
right
not.
though. But Dell is actually right. Stop all the drinking, Jeff. I think you're sober. Yes, I am sober. I just got my THC pin. Delta 9 extracts. Now, but if you keep drinking, your health will. Yes, you keep getting worse. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
Yep,
You're right.
absolutely.
And by the way, I actually showed Casey a picture. I don't. I was gonna post. I don't know if I ever did post it public on YouTube, but when OTR was here, um, him, with the help of others, finally convinced me to go to the hospital. I talked about that too briefly, and I was able to talk to Casey more about in detail. And so, anyways, yes, so we're all good.
Yep.
We are good. I
So
think cardio needs to probably. And I don't mean this to be rude. I think he needs to maybe chill a little bit too because I see it's hard, I think of myself, I
yeah,
know
I was
I
getting
like
ready to
I've
say
seen
you
him
almost.
cross the invisible line, if you will.
Yep.
And I'll be honest with you, there's some times that I think he was worse than I was. I'm just being honest. I've been told by other people too. They call him Jeff 2.0. And so cardio, dude, chill, man. Just please, you you went like real. It was really cool on that Harper stream, and then halfway through or so, once you cracked open that Four Loco or whatever it was, within 30 minutes, you went literally from 0 to 100, and even the chat left you, and it was nuts, man. So just please, dude, just don't make the same mistakes as me.
Yep.
Even though all he does is talk shit about me. I mean, even though he called me on a live stream, made a peace agreement not too long ago, then he talks shit again next week. But I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, we were talking to Darrell today, right, on the phone, and Darrell, he's like, there should be like I think the don't drink and drive thing. There should be a don't drink and stream thing, and other people have said that too, and
Yep.
it's true. I mean, yeah, I mean, a drink or two, if that's all you're gonna do, and that's it, sure. But if you're gonna go past that, no, no, don't. If you're gonna have a cocktail or a glass of wine or a beer, okay, fine, but not anymore. You know what I mean? And that's my problem sometimes. Is I intend to sometimes, if I do have alcohol, maybe have one drink or two, a beer or two, and then, but sometimes it just goes beyond that, and that's when it turns bad.
So you ready for him to start trolling on me some more about something? Here we go.
Um,
Anybody?
oh,
Anybody? Did anybody notice my thumbnail?
you can't see it, dude. Wait,
Nobody.
thumbnail. I'm sorry.
The
Oh,
thumb.
your thumbnail. I
The
can't see it
thumbnail for my
because I'm on.
live.
Yeah, shoot. Let me go to my Android.
Yeah,
Oh, dear KHLC, your fans in Bigo reaches 1,000. Oh, wow, nice. You got to 1,000?
yep. Now I'm up to 1.1K.
Hey, congrats, dude. That's
So
awesome, man.
yep. That's yep. 1K on Bigo, which I mean is what it is. But now I'm actually starting to see anywhere from like 100 to 150 consistently in my live. So
Nice. And Dale, you are right. Yeah, I mean, I call like you just can't have just two. Yeah, exactly. It's. Now, have I done it? Of course, I was able to do it a couple times. But you're right. No, that becomes the problem if I. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to lie about that. And I think you misworded that. But Jeff is directing the towards sobriety. Yes, I'm doing my best. And you can ask Casey. He was here today, and I'm trying. I really am. And I'm going through some personal stuff in my family, which I'm not going to discuss here. And he knows what it is, and it's not good, and it's sad. And we're going through a lot personally too. And it's just and the people on the internet have made things worse, which could. I'm not going to get in all the legal stuff. Anyways, it could be bad, but for some people, because they've done a lot of damage to some elderly people in my family and some other stuff with it's just bad. People are sick. There's a lot of sick people out there. I'll just leave it at that.
Batmom Bigo, kind of like TikTok, but you can only go live. There's no like posting videos, there's no posting pictures or anything like that. It's simply a live streaming app, and you can literally live stream anything on there as long as nobody under the age of 18 is shown on camera. So, like, I could be at a boxing event, and as long as it's all adults, I could be live streaming and have my camera facing the boxing event, and everybody could just be coming in there and watching this boxing event I'm at. And if they like what they see, they can send gifts, and the gifts convert over to beans, and that is money that, and I get paid on that. And I don't have to have a
Well,
certain amount of. You don't have to have a certain amount of subscribers or fans or followers or whatever they call them to go live, and you don't have to have a certain amount to be monetized. Like,
also, let me just throw in this too. Also, Laura, it's copyright. You can play any copyrighted music
yep,
too.
yep. So
You
I
can
go on
play
there.
anything.
I go on there and I run my music side of my radio station on Bigo, and I encourage people to come in, chat in the comments, but then also request a song, whether it's an artist, a band, a song, a genre. Like, just say, hey,
What about what if you played a movie in there? Just curious.
I could probably get away with playing a movie.
Yeah,
Um, I don't see why not, unless the
that's pretty
movie
cool.
somehow found out about it and then went in and tried to say something. But like, it's you go live, and then once you go live and you're done, it's done. Like, you can't go back in and rewatch it. You can't find it again. So if you showed a movie on there and nobody said anything about it being, nobody from the movie said anything about it, you wouldn't get in trouble for it.
Right. Can you people were asking about Bingo, and in fact that's one thing we remember we said before. I said before you leave today you have to walk me through to get Bingo on my phone. And we forgot to do it.
Yeah,
But can you drop the link cuz people want to the link, they're asking what it is. It's an app, right? Can you drop
yeah.
your the Bingo link?
Well, again, I don't. There's not a link to it. Um, it's downloadable through the App Store, and then when you get in there, you have to create an account, You create your, your username, your ID. You can only change your ID once though, so when you change it from the numbers, whatever you put that ID as, it's that. But your
Yeah.
name you can change as much as you want.
Right.
So every now and then I'll have my name. My name will be KHLC normally, but sometimes I'll go in and change it to KHLC Radio or KHLC Request Live, just
What
because
maybe what
that's what
I
they see.
oh yeah.
And
What
then,
maybe what sorry, there's a lag. I don't mean to talk over you. Shit. Damn. Anyways,
no,
I was gonna answer a comment real quick. What movie would I choose for movie night? I think I would choose The Green Mile. That's one of my favorite movies. The
oh my
Green
God, that's
Mile.
I was just saying I was gonna say either Forrest Gump or The Green Mile.
Forrest Gump too, yeah, but The Green Mile, man, that's one of my all-time favorites. Shawshank Redemption, freaking Forrest Gump. There's so many. Oh, there's some classics out there, but I'd say The Green
Yep.
Mile or Pearl Harbor. It's pretty good too, but
Yes,
I'd say Green Mile.
Lori. Yep, that's all you do. You just search Bigo in the App Store, Bigo, and it's Bigo live streaming. And hell, the other day I was actually in Tucson when I was in Tucson, Arizona, doing a show. Um, I did the live at the show, but there were a bunch of kids that were boxing, so I didn't show the actual matches. But I had the camera on me while I was working the computer and switching camera angles and showing some of the behind the scenes stuff. Next thing I knew, I looked down and somebody had sent me like 50 or 60 beans.
They
Like,
call them beans. Like
that's not, I
on
mean,
the gift
and
thing,
that,
they call them jewels.
the 50 and 60 beans, like that 50 or 60 beans doesn't even pay me a dollar. But the point is, like, that racks up. Every 210 is a dollar. And like I was looking, so like if you're on the customer side, I say the customer side, the watching side, you're not the live streamer, but you're in there watching and supporting people. When you use your money to buy things, you buy diamonds to buy gifts. Well, I was looking and doing a conversion rate, and basically whatever you spend on diamonds, if you were to send that to me, that would convert to 20%, basically. I get 20%, Bigo basically gets 80. But they don't take
Holy
anything from
cow!
me. Bigo doesn't take anything from me though. But it's like, okay, so like
Wait, what?
if you go into Bigo, here I'll go into Bigo real quick if I can get it to open up.
Dude, YouTube takes 30%. That's like already a, and by the
Right.
way, I showed you my what
Well,
I
well,
make a month on
when
YouTube right
when
today.
yeah, when I say take, I don't mean like they actually take, they don't take it from me. It doesn't come out of me. Like, so when I say they take it, like if you go in and you go to your wallet and you go to buy diamonds, you can buy 2,500 diamonds for 59.99.
Oh shit.
But that
That's
2,500 diamonds, if you were to give me that full 2,500 diamonds, that 2,500 diamonds would pay me $12 just off the beans.
hmm, that's
So so that
dude.
converts to about 20% of what you spend I actually get in money.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna stop, dude. Casey, I'm sorry. It's your channel. I'm gonna stop you for a second. Are you able to drop? You have moderators that can drop your Cash App because that is ridiculous. They're taking 80%,
Well, and again, they're not taking it from me though. That's the thing. Like I get 100, if I
but they're
get the
taking,
bean,
but
I get
they're
hundred
taking
percent
it.
of that.
Well,
They're
I don't know. That's just,
so
that's
so
weird.
they're not taking 80% per se from me. They're taking the conversion rate basically is if you spend 59.99 and you send that full 59.99 to me, I only get, it only ends up paying me $12 because it's every 210 beans is $1. So
Well,
if you got 2,500 diamonds, that would convert over to
right.
2,500 beans
All
for
right.
me.
Hold on 1 second, Casey. Let me just say something real quick. So if I went in there and I donated, say, $50, all right,
Right.
I would say I want that $50 to go to you. I understand there's going to be taxes. There's going to be a certain small fee like YouTube. Well, it's not that small, but you know what I mean. Whatever. There's going to be a fee. But if I send you $50, you're saying you're only going to get like $10 of that, give or take.
Yeah, $12 roughly would be what that
Oh
would
hell
be.
no!
But
See
then,
that to me, that's a ripoff. No, fuck that. Sorry, they're taking too much money. That they got to stop that. That's I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong.
well, I mean, no,
Explain it or
maybe
something.
I'm not explaining it perfect, but I mean, my brain goes, okay, if I'm going to spend $60 and get 2,500 diamonds, and you send me 2,500 diamonds worth of gifts, that converts to 2,500 beans. Now,
Yeah.
a normal broadcaster that isn't with an agency on Bigo would only get paid on that 2,500 beans, and that would convert to $12.
Right.
But I'm a paid host, so I have levels I have to hit. So, like, say if I get to 5,000 beans, Bigo pays me $100 just for getting 5,000 beans, and then that 5,000 beans will also pay me $25
Yeah,
in
but
in in pay. So my paycheck from Bigo then is $125 for getting 5,000.
all right. So alt says Casey they're taking 80% for beans. Oh, that stupid dollar! Everything's in the way. An emoji, a dollar sign is always something in the way. Somebody
Yeah,
say something. Oh, let me say hi real quick. I want to see the comment because it might be a good
there
point.
you go.
Oh,
Yeah, they
good.
are taking
Thanks.
80% for beans, the middleman who simply passes over the money.
Yeah, they're in that, but eighty
That
percent. I mean,
basic
good lord,
basically
dude.
it's an
That's
80% processing fee on that it's yeah, it's
whoever's going to sleep. I'm sorry, I haven't been keeping
mm,
up chat too much. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Um, hey, Christopher, it's been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, like a pyramid sneak. Yeah, yeah, Ashim. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But well, I don't know. It's but at least you can play or I'm sorry, you can play copyrighted music without getting
right.
copyrighted in movies. I mean, you can have
There's
some
people that
fun
have
over
been.
there, I guess. You know, I mean,
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
and I mean they do. There's you can do like I can do a single live where it's just me on camera, and I can be playing music, or I can do a multi guest live and have up to 12 people in my room, and we can all
Here,
be sitting there just bullshitting and talking,
wait a
and
minute.
everybody in the room can be receiving beans from people in the room.
Right, I just thought of something. That's the reason why they take so much out because they have to give it to like BMG, like record labels. You know,
They probably
freaking
do. Yeah, they probably pay licensing.
yeah. That's why you can play copyrighted stuff and get by with it. That's why they take so much out. So
And
that makes sense. Okay,
and that does make sense because if you go look at a license to play copyrighted music,
right.
there's three different licensing agencies. See, I'm a radio guy, so I know all this. There's three different licensing agencies in the United States that you have to use to play
Yeah,
copyrighted music.
right.
ASCAP, BMI, and then there's one other, and I can't remember it right off the top of my head.
And they have to
But
be
there's
syndicated too,
there's three of them.
right?
The ASCAP license to play music like radio music, like you hear on an FM radio station,
Yeah.
that license is like $1,800 a year.
Yeah. And there's an important question in chat, which I said earlier too. So somebody says, why, Christopher Six says, why would I pay an app $100 to send you $20? And that, I guess, maybe
Yeah,
you answered this and I didn't maybe I forgot. Is there moderators that can drop your Cash App and PayPal and stuff like that too?
I mean, that doesn't necessarily like. There's nothing against it, if that makes sense. Like, there's nothing that says you can't say, "Hey, if you want to send me Cash App, here's my Cash App, here's my PayPal, here's my." Like, they allow me to promote my YouTube.
Right. So you can drop links and you can have moderators. I don't know what they call them there, but you can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
people,
yeah. No, I can have administrators that can go in
administrators.
and they
Yeah.
monitor.
Okay.
They can kick people out of the chat if they're being rude or mean.
Right.
They can.
So they can drop your Cash App and PayPal because that way the money. almost
Yeah,
all of it. I mean, there's
yeah.
90 whatever percentage. I can't remember, but
See,
yeah, it's
I haven't
goes to
actually
you.
read I haven't actually read the Bigo terms of service per se because
Right.
my agency leader went over all that with me. But
Mm-hmm.
everybody on there, you go into you can go on there any time of day and you'll find somebody, whether they're doing a multi-room live where they have multiple people in there and they have their screen open to YouTube and they're playing YouTube straight through Bigo, or they're
Right.
like me where the camera's on me and they've got their TV on and they're playing music on TV, or they're playing music through their Alexa. Like, so everybody does it. Bigo does not care.
Yeah.
They have to put that in terms of service basically to cover their own ass, but they don't care because I'm pretty sure they're paying the licensing.
Sure. Yeah.
Which
Well,
again, the ASCAP license is $1,800 for an FM. Like if I wanted to run an internet style FM radio station, I would have to pay ASCAP $1,800, and then they would send me their library of music that I could play.
it's the top 40 usually.
And then
Yeah.
and then I would have to also go to BMI, and BMI's license is like 2,500 a year,
Right.
and I would have to pay them 2,500 and get their library of music to play.
Yeah.
And then I would have to pay them X amount a month or X amount every like 3 months because every so often they refresh their library and there's new music. And so
Let,
they'll
let,
send you all that new music.
let me just be neutral on this for 1 second because um actually Christopher Six actually has been talking about some stuff. So this whole Bigo thing, it's now starting to show up on YouTube advertisements, by the way.
Yeah,
Even on my own channel, because I don't have premium, or what do you call it? Premium? Yeah, premium. I don't have it anymore. Anyways, I've actually starting to see it show up on Facebook advertisements and other places as well. And other people are starting to talk about it. So it is an upcoming thing. So I don't know. I'm just
yeah.
saying,
See,
like,
see
I was
this.
skeptical at first. I'll be honest. In case he knows that, I was skeptical. And now I'm starting to see these advertisements and they're talking about it more. So who knows? We'll see what happens.
I mean, that might be your opinion there, Christoph, but the app isn't dog shit, and there are a lot of people that use it. Like if you go in there and you go look, like, hold on a second, I'll go in there right now. I can go in there and I can tell you roughly how many people are live. Um, if I go to lives and I go to popular all,
Well, let me just, while you're doing that, Casey, the last time you and I were live, you were streaming there as well. And you had over 140 some people just in there.
yeah, yeah,
And you had maybe 70 or 80 in here or something. I can't remember, 100 or
right.
something like that. But it was, you had more in there, I think, than you did in here.
Let me just put it like this: like I'm scrolling right now through the people that are live, and I can't stop scrolling. There's probably 12,000 people live right now.
Still a small platform, but still
In,
good at the
but I
same
mean
time.
that's and that's all over. Like there's people from the Philippines on there. There's people from Guam on there. There's people from the U.S. on there. There's people from Canada. There's people from Mexico. All over the world use this app.
So, when did Bigo start? When were they founded?
That I'm not real sure. It's something that just I would say probably in the last year or two.
Okay, that's what I
It
thought.
was
That's why I was asking.
it was developed in Singapore, and it literally stands for before I get old.
Before I get old.
Yep.
Oh shit! So it sounds like it's aimed towards middle-aged people like myself, something like that.
It's actually more aimed towards like the younger. It seems like, or supposed to be. When my agency leader, when she recruited me and I signed up through her agency and got involved, like she told me like usually this is like people in their 20s and 30s
Okay.
that are going to be doing it. But I've been in there and I go in and I would look at other people's lives and there's 40-year-olds using it. There's 30-year-olds using it. There's some
Hmm.
that are, 50 something years old. They call themselves granny or big granny or
Right.
whatever. And they're on their live and they just, A lot of them sit on there and all they do is gossip, and people
Wait,
love
wait,
the
wait. Oh,
gossip.
wait. Hold on. All they do is what now?
Gossip,
I'm sorry. What?
gossip,
Oh,
spread rumors.
drama.
Yeah, drama.
Like YouTube.
and
Yeah,
and people
same
just like
thing.
YouTube, and people will go in there, and these people that are doing the drama stuff, they'll have 300, 400 people in there live, and they'll have people in there gifting them, and they'll make 5,000 to 10,000 beans in one live.
Okay.
And like as a Bigo paid host, if I got 10,000 beans just per se, let me pop up my little graph that I have that shows me my payouts. um if I do 30 hours a month and I was to hit 10,000 beans, that pays me $196
Okay.
total. So somebody goes live
So,
for 4 hours and somehow they end up with 10,000 beans. They just made 198 bucks in 4 hours.
okay,
Like,
I thought you said a month. I was okay. I was scratching my head like that's not really.
no, no, I can. Well, this is my payout scale is I have to do 30 hours a month and hit at least 10,000 beans after I've been on there for 3 months.
Gotcha.
And if I do
Okay.
30 hours and 10,000 beans and that's all I do for the month, then I make 198 for the month. But if I do that in one live, I just made that in a 4 hour live, 5 hour live, like it doesn't matter, right?
Sure.
There are people that are in a month are doing upwards of like 60 hours
Right.
and they're getting 110,000 beans. Now 110,000 beans for me would pay me almost $1,500.
Yeah.
And there's people doing that monthly on this app.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta grow your following. You gotta be in the right niche. You gotta, be consistent. You can't go live one day for 2 hours and then skip 5 days and then go live the next day for three, or go live once more for 3 hours. And
Right.
then,
Like YouTube.
yeah, like like this Bigo thing, I'm on there almost daily. Like I've already been on this month. I've missed more than I already should have, but I've been on there 5 days at least an hour and a half a day.
Right.
But I have a lot of events going on too. I'm getting ready to get really busy. This month I may not hit my 30 hours. My agency leader will probably get a little mad at me because I won't hit my 30 hours again, and I won't hit my beans again, and
Right.
it'll be my second month in a row of not doing it. And by the end of my third month, after that, come month four, I've got to do 10,000, or she could just take me out of the agency. But
Right.
she also knows that like I do live stream production. So there's some events that I can't show on Bigo because it is minor children boxing, amateur boxing events, things like that. Bigo doesn't like minors under the age of anybody under the age of 18 in camera.
That's good though, right?
Yeah, and it is. That's really good. I
But
like it.
so wait. So I'm kind of confused. So you said they don't allow minors the boxing or some shit like that. I don't know what that is. That'd be like amateur high school or something, or I don't know. That's good. They don't allow that. Is that what you just said?
Christoph, right now, um, my total days streaming total in 2 months. Well, this is my second month. Um,
I thought it was your
has
third.
been. I'm looking right now. Total, I've been right at like 17 days, something like that between the 2 months, and I've only done 273 beans. But for comparison, I've been on that app for a month. If I wanted to, and I wasn't in an agency, I could cash out $1. But I'm in an agency, so I have to let that rack up until I hit my quota, and then I can cash it out. See, the way my Bigo thing works is a little different because I'm through an agency. I'm not just on there by myself. I went through a company basically. to become a live streamer. I'm one of 75 people in this live streaming agency that go on Bigo and do live streams to make this agency money. So, but in comparison, $1, I haven't even been a full 2 months on the app. YouTube, I've been a year plus, and I haven't even made a buck.
Oh, it's
So,
been more than a year plus. Well, we started catching in 2022, dude.
okay, yeah, so see, it's been 3 years on YouTube, and I haven't even made a dollar. I'm not even monetized. Like, I'm already to where I can be making money on Bigo. All I got to do is get my following up and figure out exactly how I'm going to do what I'm doing on there to get people to come in and actually be active and actually request songs. Like, a lot of people, like, I put on their radio DJ, come request music. A lot of people hear DJ and they think DJ spinning the tables. Well, there are DJs on there that do plug in their DJ equipment to the computer, plug their phone into the computer, go live on Bigo, hit this PC button since it's all connected, and then they sit there and they do a DJ set on Bigo for 3 hours. And those DJs, they make money. Like, I was in a DJ set the other day that I watched. The DJ was great, and she was live for 3.5 hours, and I think she had 7,500 beans by the end of her live. So she made like 200 bucks.
See that's what I'm trying to decipher here. I was talking about that earlier. If you're making like around $200 a stream, okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's not the greatest money in the world. I'm just saying it's not bad, obviously, at all. Say you stream 5 days a week, two times five, that's 1,000. Yeah, that's 4 grand a month. That's not bad money at all.
Yeah,
But if you're only making that much a month, it's just not
right.
worth it.
Yeah, I mean, and
But
it depends. Like,
you have to work your way there. It's like, I
right,
mean, and I saw you. I showed you today. Like, we were talking about so much stuff. How people have these narratives about our lives, and they think this, that, and the third, and they just assume this and assume that, and they think this. And I was showing you how much I make a month on YouTube, which is laughable. It's
right.
like, it's just like barely a couple $100, if I'm lucky, a month on YouTube. It's nothing. You don't make money on YouTube until you get to those big, huge numbers, like 100. I mean, there's this dude I know that's almost 200K subs, and he barely makes between 3 to maybe 5 grand a month, and he gives it all to charity, and he still works his
Right,
full time job.
right. Christopher, yeah, no, this isn't an agency, is in a way of like, I need this agency so that I can live stream. I was looking for jobs through Craigslist ads, and I ran across, we need live streamers. So I clicked it because me and the company that I help run, that's what we do, is we do live streams. We do live production for like events and things. So I thought that's what that was. And I started reading it, and it was, hey, I run this agency of live streamers for this Bigo platform, something I had never heard of. So I reached out, I did a phone call with the lady, and she just explained exactly what it was. She went in and looked at my YouTube and my Facebook and saw some of the things that I do and was like, yeah, you really do good on here, but you got to build it. Like, she told me day one, she goes, look, if you're only going to go live 2 hours a day, you're probably not going to make a whole lot of money. The people that are on this app that are making the most money that you see have 110,000 beans a month that they're getting or more, they're going live, and some of them are on there 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours a day. So they're literally going live 80 to 120 hours a month or more.
Hey, real quick, Cat Eyes had a point in the chat. Oh no, she made a comment I was kind of going to ask about. She said, "I know a few people from IG that are on there, but they have a business, so they're selling stuff and they do good." Which is
Yeah.
it? Okay, so yeah, that's kind of interesting. I
Well,
didn't know
like,
about that,
and
but
yeah, if you have a business and you want to do like,
hmm
you can get on there and you promote your business, and you're like, hey, Right now, I've got this item and this item and this item for sale on my website. You just go to my website to purchase, like, and people will, if they're liking what they're seeing, they're going to go to your website, they're going to check it out, and then they're going to buy from your website. And then because they bought from your website and they liked what they got, you might see them in your next live and they might drop you a 1,000 diamond gift because
Sure. Yeah.
you because they bought something from you and they enjoyed it and they liked it. So now they want to give you a gift on Bigo to pay you through Bigo as well because of the craftsmanship or because of how quickly it arrived, or so now you got two incomes. Like, yeah, people do good on there, but again, the people that are doing good on there are there for 5 hours a day. I'm not going to be on there 5 hours a day. I never joined this thing to make $1,500 a month. I really joined this thing for me and my business partner to use it as another form of promoting our website when we're at events, promoting the event, trying to drive traffic to our website to buy the pay per view of the boxing event we're at so that we get paid through the pay per views that we do and we make more money. Like,
Not only
this is
that, you
more of a
also have fun
promoting
by
thing than making money thing.
also you have fun where you can do requests because you can play copyrighted music and all that stuff too. So people can you have that music request night. When I'm trying to get there, well, we're gonna and I'll be there for sure. But I'm just saying,
Right.
where people can say, "Hey, I want you to play," say, of course, you know me, I'm gonna say something from the '80s probably. I'm just saying, Motley Crue, girls, girls, girls. You can play ad free, no copyright, nothing,
Right.
and
Yep.
yeah, you can play it.
All I do is I pop up YouTube and I play the YouTube music video usually, and
Mm-hmm.
let the music play, and I watch the video, and I'll sit there and talk while the music's playing. I'll sit there and talk to people in the chat, and try to get them to be active and let me know what they think of the song. Sometimes I'll play some crazy song, like, I think one night, I because nobody was requesting anything, I went and played Girl from Oklahoma" by Steel Panther.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was like, let me know if you guys like this song. One in chat if you like it, two in chat if you hate it, or one in chat if you want to hear it again, two in chat if you never want to hear it again.
Steel
And
Panther's freaking awesome. They're so
you know,
edgy.
and I had a few people in there put ones and twos, and I was like, cool. So some of you liked it, some of you didn't. That's good to know. Now I know that comedic music like that is okay for some of you. Like, all I was trying to do was get a feel for the room, and it helped.
I just saw this. Cat, I said, that's what it's all about, making money. And unfortunately, the emoji won't let me see the
Yeah, it
next
says, but
comment.
not everyone makes money on there. No, not everybody
Right?
does.
Yeah.
And again, if you're going to make money on there, you've got to be willing to dedicate probably at least 4 hours a day.
At
The
least.
the most that I've been able to dedicate ever, I think the most I ever did, I did a 4 hour live the other day, and that was while we were in Tucson at the boxing show we were doing. I just
I
kept it
think.
live the whole time I was at the show.
I, and correct me if I'm wrong, Casey, but like I said, you're at my home earlier today. We
Right,
talked about this and everything. Just so everybody knows, he's not promoting this to make money. By the way, he's promoting this because you can have free speech in there and do whatever you want to do. That's
right.
basically why he's promoting it. The Beans thing, he's just explaining the monetization. There's an echo. I don't know how bad it is in the chat, but there's an echo. Maybe you can mute while I talk. That might get rid of it. Check one, check two. There we go. It's gone. Yeah. So basically, I think he's just promoting it to get people to come, especially for music request night. Anybody that requests music gets it, and there's no copyright or nothing. So it's all about more like having fun and promoting their website. That's basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, Casey, but that's I think what you told me today too when you were here.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the whole reason. Again, I joined the whole app was to promote flashmediasports.com. That's the website me and my business partner run. That's where we do all of our pay per views for all our boxing events.
Right.
I can go live on Bigo at an event, have the camera on me, be walking around. I can show the ring, show the setup, show where we're at. Be like, hey, if by chance you're in this town that we're in, you can come out and get tickets. Tickets at the door, X amount. Or if you want to sit at
Right.
home in the AC and
Yeah.
watch it on the internet, you can watch it at flashmediasports.com for $20.
Wait, Casey, real
Mhm.
quick. And can I say exactly, Casey? Yeah, it's. I think she figured. Yeah, yeah, we got. I think we're on the same page now.
Yep.
There's some people already from this community, I think, that are over there because they like the request music night. Because anything from country music to rock and roll to rap to whatever film, anything in between. They request it, that, or you play it if you can. You know.
Yeah, I had some guy the other last week sometime when I was live. He came in there and there were like 3 or 4 songs he requested. None of them I had ever heard before. I didn't even know the name of the guy. Never heard of the guy that was singing them. But they were like 1960s or 1970s, like slow rhythm and blues, like music that honestly I probably wouldn't have ever listened to by myself. But I listened to it and I sat there and I'm like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. And it was a good vibe. So I just kept playing that music for a little bit. And next thing I knew, that guy sent me like 45 or 60 beans. Like, I
Like
didn't ask
just
him to.
thanking
I
you. Yeah.
didn't tell him he needed to. I was just like, hey, if you have a song you want to hear, since you're in here chatting with me and nobody else seems to, put your song in the chat. And he goes, would you really play this song for me? And I'm like, yeah, I'll play it. I played it. And he's like, man, thanks so much. That's my favorite song. I think like his dad passed away or something, and that was their song they listened to together. And then he's like, now I'm really in a mood. Will you play this song? And then so I played it. And like I just played every song he requested. Like, and that's the whole reason I ever mention it when I'm here on YouTube, because I would love to see, even though a lot of you are trolls, I would love to see you guys in there on Bigo. Find me on there through KHLC Radio Network. When you search for somebody by their ID, you just hit the search thing, type in KHLC Radio Network. Find me in there when I'm live. Come in and request music, chat, troll, do whatever. Like, the thing is with that, their algorithm, the way it works, the more active the chat is, the more people will come in.
Hey, you've actually streamed last, I think, like I said last time you and I went live, you were streaming there and here,
Yeah,
and
I
you had
was
141 people there, and like I said
consistently.
earlier, yeah.
Like it fluctuated, but at that point I had anywhere from 130 to 150 in there at any given time. And now
And
they weren't really chatting, they were just listening to what we were talking about. And they were putting emojis in there and like laughing at what we were saying and the
on
arguments
you,
we were having.
yeah, I remember,
But
and some of them are coming to YouTube over here too. It's
yeah,
kind of
I'm sure
funny.
they were, because I was telling them like I'd lean over to my phone and be like, "Hey, if you really want to get involved in this, come to YouTube, because sorry, while I've got the camera on me, I'm not paying attention over here because the conversation's on YouTube." But I did. I like my title on Bigo was "Listen into my YouTube panel discussion." That was it, and
Yeah,
150 people came in immediately and just started listening to what we were talking about.
yeah, I
Because
remember
I was able
that.
to have a laptop open and have my phone going, I could do both at the same time.
Yeah,
Like, no biggie, wasn't nothing major. And I think that stream, I got like 2 beans. I got 2 1 diamond gifts sent to me. That was it. Like, I'm not there to make the money on it. I'm there more to promote my websites and my businesses and make money that way. Like, promoting the pay per views that we do for the boxing events. Hey, this pay per view today, $20. If you want to see this, go to flashmediasports.com. Now, instead of 20 pay per view buys, we might end up with 75.
yeah, it's true too. Yeah,
So that might jump our sales 3 times. Like, and then that's more money that we make. And everything we make on the pay per views, we split 50-50, because
yeah,
it's only me and one other guy running the pay per views. So if there's upfront money, we split that, and then we split the pay per view. If there's no upfront money, we split the pay per view only.
right.
Like this last pay per view we did, it literally only made $40. That was it. Like, but we
Well,
went down there. We had a good time. It was the first time this place had done this event, and they gave us food and drinks all day, and they did give us gas money. Like they handed us $150 in cash when we got there for gas. So,
Nice.
mhm. And then I got $50 of that. So I didn't get a 50-50 split of that, but I rode with
Right.
my business partner down there. So,
Hey, Casey, I have to take the dog out, so I'll be back in about
yep.
probably 10
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
or 5:10, something like that. I'll be right back.
So, I mean, so yeah, that's more what it was. And that was like I even told my agency leader that too was this is a promotion thing more than anything. I'm not necessarily going to be on here live showing anything exciting or doing anything exciting. Mhm. I'm a radio DJ. I play radio music, but I do it on Bigo because I can and not get in trouble for it. And people can come in and request music. I say it all the time on my Bigo live. Um, I can play any music I want to play anytime I want. Like I'm not on Bigo to play my music. I'm on Bigo to play the music you want to hear. Um, and if you guys aren't going to request music, then I'll shut this live down. And there have been times where I've been on Bigo and I've been there for 20 minutes and shut the live down because nobody was coming in. There was no vibe. Nobody was, there's just nothing going on. I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm shutting it down. Like, I don't have to have Bigo. Bigo is not a necessity to my income. It's just something that I'm hoping that maybe eventually will become a little extra income, even if it's pennies. So, but I enjoy Bigo. Like I enjoy a lot of the live streamers over there on Bigo too. Don't get it twisted. I'll go over to the drama channels and listen to them for an hour and a half, 2 hours while I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep. Like some of the drama panels over there on Bigo are just as funny, if not funnier, than the ones here on YouTube. And they're a lot nastier and a lot like when I say nastier, like they're calling each other's names that YouTube would take your channel away for saying. Like, just seeing if there's any comments here that I've missed. None so far. 41 people in the live. Been live for an hour and a half. Probably shut this thing down not too long after Jeff gets back. Just came on, do a little live while we're resting for the night, getting ready to rest for the night.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Oh, nice. That was quick.
So, yeah, you know her.
Oh,
She
yeah.
every
Right out
what
the door.
right? She barely makes out the door and she has to pee.
Yep.
But
So,
yeah. And for those who are lurking and recording and all that stuff, Casey, if you don't mind, I'm just going to mention a few things when you were here
go
today.
ahead.
We were talking, of course, I'm not going to say who it is on the internet, but you know that I do have a family member that works for the sheriff's department. You know, right, who
Yep.
that is,
Yep.
exactly who it is. So
Yep.
that is true. um, they are not looking at me. They're looking at the people that are bothering them, including
Yep.
the deputies and other stuff. So just a word of caution for those who think they're doing something. Actually, what they're doing is
Yep.
incriminating themselves. But go ahead. Sorry, you said something there.
No, no, I was gonna say just a little word of wisdom for the trolls that think that trolling IRL is a good idea. Trolling in IRL is only a good idea when you don't take it too far, but it's never a good idea to troll IRL and waste police resources. That pisses
Hmm.
police officers off.
Yes, it does. Oh boy, does it ever.
So that's my 2 cents of wisdom, 2 words of wisdom.
And this is coming from KC, who, and no offense, who usually is against, not against per se, but he's not a big police advocate, meaning he's against, well, we should all be against corrupt officers. You know what I mean? You're a
Right.
first minute
Yeah.
auditor.
Right.
But he also knows that I really do know the mayor and I really do know the sheriff and I really do know that this and I really do. I mean, it is
Right.
true. It's not, even Nunya showed it. I mean, proved it beyond a reasonable. I mean, I don't know what else can be said, but anyways, it's, yeah, IRL shit is not going to happen with us. So
Yeah.
good luck. All it's going to do is backfire under your, people that are doing that. And it's not a good idea.
Oh, investigations will be had and arrests will be made.
There's a lot of people out there
That's.
already. Yeah,
I think that's usually a phrase not a lot of people want to hear. But yes, investigations will be had and arrests will be made. That's a guarantee.
the sheriff's my friend. That's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny.
It
It's so
is.
funny. Doxing. Oh my gosh. I dox people who dox me.
Right. Well, I mean, it's just like some like the trolls tried to come to me when me and you were having our thing, and they're like, "Oh, Jeff was over there the other night doxing you on his panel, showing pictures of you and him together, and da 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 da." And I'm like, "Okay, these are pictures that are fucking public on our community pages. We've done fucking catches together. Like I've been seen on camera. He's not fucking doxing shit."
It's so funny. You just think that's Warbot alt account, by the way. Um, the CAUS. Let
I
me just
mean,
hide. I'm gonna hide him from your channel. Is that cool?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's just Warbot talking shit.
And oh, Warbot was talking shit.
That's a Warbot alt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Casas.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. Well, that's that 600 pound swollen feet can't climb out of bed. Got to sit behind a keyboard all day.
Oh my goodness,
Shit, you know that's what they
it's
do.
kind of fun. Wait, what's that?
I said that's what they do. They sit in
Oh,
bed and
I
eat
know.
all day and let their feet swell up, and then they can't get out of bed, so they sit behind a keyboard all day
Right. Oh goodness.
because they can't get out of their own bed and even get out of their own house.
Right.
So they got to sit there and watch YouTube to see what life outside of the bedroom looks like and outside of the
Right.
refrigerator looks like.
That'd be a good name of a channel name. Life outside of the bedroom.
Yep.
Or a good series for Netflix. I don't know. That'd be something interesting. Life outside of the bedroom. That's a good. Or life outside of the basement. It's so funny when they say that we have a basement here. We don't.
Right. Far from a basement.
Oh shoot! It's so hilarious. Yeah, you and my dad had a pretty good talk today. That was good.
Yeah, it was.
And Cassie and the kids, they had a good time. Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
Yep.
It can't. It didn't seem like 2 years. Well, next month 2 years, but pretty same thing, right? 2 years, yeah.
I don't know.
Since y'all been here, it doesn't seem like that long. Time flies.
Yeah.
But well, see how long we've been going. It's getting late, man. I'm getting. I'm sorry, but I'm getting kind of tired. We've been
Yeah, I know.
hour 38. That's not too bad.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on. I was over on B Sox's channel for a bit because he put my name in his title for clout.
Oh yeah.
He does that all the time. Well, I just laugh at him. I don't get mad at him, of course, and he knows it. He just does it just to be goofy. But yeah, he does that. He puts my name in his title. He's a special guest, Southwest Jeff. And so after you guys left, it was about probably, I don't know how long it was after that, maybe an hour. I don't know, something like that. I saw that and I was like, oh, good grief. It was an echo again. Maybe you have to mute up. Why? I don't know. But yeah, so I went over there and I went on his pen. I was like, and of course, I gave him shit, just joking around, of course. But yeah, and then I started getting tired. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Then you finally messaged me back. You're like, you want to still want to have a panel tonight? I'm like, might as well. Let's do it. But but yeah, we may have one tomorrow night too. Who knows? But yeah, what do you think, man? Anything we should call? I think people are starting to crash. I think you still got 36 people in here, or viewers actually, unless the chat froze. I have to refresh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, YouTube's been doing that. Even StreamYard does that too. It sometimes the chat will just freeze or it won't show everything, and then when you watch, you're like, wait a minute, I didn't see that. I didn't even see that person in there.
Right?
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yep. But
But
yeah, I think I'm gonna shut this down because I'm gonna go in and get me some sleep so we can continue our journey tomorrow.
yeah, that's a good idea. It's always get a good
Finish
night's
out the
sleep gives
journey.
you. Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. All right, man. Well, thanks for having me up. Thanks for coming by today. It was good to see y'all. I'm glad you all doing well and safe travels for
yep,
sure.
absolutely.
And yeah, we'll keep in touch. And yeah, appreciate it, man. And everybody in chat, thanks for coming by. And I'll say hasta la pasta while Casey does his outro.
All right,
All
you
right, later,
guys,
dude.
stay tuned. See you guys next time. Peace.